Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin the class for this session. Okay, in this session, we will join the class of listening, speaking, and managing conflict. This session will be delivered by Mrs. Evi Dia Indrawati. She is Widya Iswara Madya from Pusdika Keuangan Umum. Let us begin the class. Would you please join me in welcoming Mrs. Evi as the speaker?
Okay, thank you, Mas Taufik. So, yeah, we meet again, everyone. So, can I please see everyone here on the gallery here? Let's see. Yeah, some of you are still, awake, probably still enjoying your coffee. Right. Hi, Miss Nur. I love it. You always on cam, yeah? You have a lot of topic today, Mas Taufik. Yeah, we have two participants with the name Taufik, Taufik Budi and Taufik Rahmat too here, yeah. What is your full name, Mas Taufik Pontianak?
Taufik Hidayat, ma'am.
Oh, Taufik Hidayat, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so we start. Yeah, I'm sorry that I just didn't catch up with the newest, the latest timetable, yeah, Mas Taufik, because what I got with me is the previous draft, and I don't really check the newer version. So supposedly I will only be delivering until afternoon, yeah, if that is okay for everyone here. All right, so I'm kind of want to share the screen. Wait one moment, please. So I haven't opened the flipbook yet. Right. All right, welcome back, everyone. So we will continue with listening and speaking. And basically, we have done speaking and listening this morning, yeah, with the ice breaking. And I got around maybe 10 or 11 people join me. And that is enough because just now I've been, standby, yeah, looking at Mr. Hussein, yeah, and also checking your, English performance, everyone, actually. But we still have some people still not very, open the microphone, yeah, or even the video. So I hope that now more people will show up here, yeah. Okay, so the thing about listening and speaking, why it is together here, everyone, because listening and speaking is integrated. Yeah, these two skills here. If you are able to speak fluently, if you are able to speak clearly, possibly, yeah, we can guarantee that you have a good or better listening, or at least you have spent more hours or more time for listening, especially listening to L1 or native speaker or the first language. Right, so I have already given you, this is the chapter here is a bit thick here, yeah. You read this, full of words, yeah, full of text here. But we just demonstrate, yeah. I do not explain this in detail, but I just show you how to do it. So what you've been doing just now while watching or joining or attending Mr. Hussein class, you are doing active listening, both with bottom-up strategy and also top-down strategy. Yeah. So the bottom-up is like a strategy that you use the detailed information in the listening passage. Yeah. So you understand Mr. Hussein's explanation by hearing his words, hearing his phrases and sentences. And actually, the good thing about terminology session, everyone, that you actually have learned a lot of usage. Yeah, we call that grammar, right? How to use terminology or certain vocabulary into a complete sentence. And you have been, exposed to a lot of examples, yeah, through speaking and also through reading and writing, because I saw you also text, yeah, in the chat here. So you are doing bottom up and also top down listening. So bottom up is you are listening to my specific details. I call that specific information, like what I'm talking about, yeah, the thing, who I'm talking about, yeah. Is there any information about when or why, where, and how, yeah. Those are things that I directly speak to you, yeah. Something that I have spoken, something that I have mentioned, those are called details, yeah, or specific information. If you try to catch my explanation, that means you try to use more bottom-up listening. Now, for the top-down, is actually, yeah, I like it when you can engage in discussion with Hussein, because you actually use your top-down or prior knowledge, yeah, to understand our, topic of discussion here. So top-down listening happens when we use the background knowledge that we have, yeah, to make sense of what we have listened to understand or to comprehend what we listen to other people speaking here. So like, usually when somebody asks you, do you know what he said? Do you understand what he mentioned? So this is actually a like topic question, yeah? So when you can say someone's information in a shorter version, like a summary, that means you have already demonstrated a top-down listening strategy, yeah? So here in the book, here you can read your own here, yeah? So top-down listening happens when we use background knowledge. So you have prior knowledge, yeah, to apply and to try to understand the listening passage. And then some strategies for top-down, like identifying the topic, identifying the speaker, or making prediction. Prediction is like guessing what will come up next, yeah, or yeah, guessing, yeah, what is meant by that, yeah, or maybe you like what we call that, inference, yeah. Inference is like making conclusion based on your own logic, based on your own understanding, yeah. So sometimes I don't know whether you have written some notes, yeah, while attending or joining Mr. Hussein explanation, yeah. I do myself. So actually I'm doing my top down and also bottom up too. So actually in real life, we cannot make this dichotomy or distinction. Yeah, in real life, we just apply both bottom up and top down listening. But the point is, when you deal with bottom up, you deal with a lot of facts or stated things, yeah, mentioned as exactly spoken by us or by the audio. Yeah, that is called the bottom up here. Now, what I like it that this morning, while I'm listening to your discussion with Pak Hussein too, I can see that some of you have already demonstrated good English. Others, I think you need to spend more time in practicing English. How do I know that? Because I hear your clarity of speaking. Yeah, maybe if I have time, I will show you my slides, yeah, on pronunciation tips here. But for now, we will just use this handout, yeah, or module here. So the thing is, when you can speak something, a word, for example, clearly, that means you use your bottom-up listening very carefully, and then you can reproduce. Reproduce is like repeat the sound, the word, the sentence as exactly it is spoken by native speaker. This morning, just now, before the break, I listened to some people like, I'm not trying to be a grammar police, yeah, but this is the thing that you need to improve. For example, some people can say value, some say value, right? So the right one is value, right? Some say like duty, the others say like daddy. Which one is correct? Everyone, you can just unmute yourself, yeah? So how do you know that this is not accurate? This is not common, yeah? This is the strange one because of listening carefully or attentively. This is called the bottom-up listening, yeah? So you know that saying survive is wrong. You should say service, right? And so on and so forth here. So let me just move on with the next year. Now, this is the thing about using bottom-up and top-down listening, yeah? So in English, there are, especially native speaker, I'm talking about the way the L1 or first language, yeah, for a native speaker usage here. Naturally, they will use a lot of linking, contractions, stress, and written in their speaking. Yeah, the same thing with our Indonesian speaking too. Yeah, so like this one here, linking. Yeah, let's take a look at that here. Notice how native speaker link words together, joining two sounds, making a sound to disappear or changing a sound for a better flow. In grammar, in linguistics, we call that connected speech. Yeah, linking is the same thing with connected speech. Like for example, maybe say good morning, good morning. Yeah, normally Indonesians say good, and then there is a pause, and then morning. But with linking, it is just like connected. The speech, the sound is connected. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So there is no even slight pause or slight tempo. Good morning, good evening, yeah, good afternoon, yeah. Or in some linguistic terminology, it is called assimilation. Assimilation is like the change of sound because of the nearby sounds. So this is called connected speech, linking, or assimilation. Like when you say 10 books, yeah, 10 and books, yeah, 10 books. Most native speaker will say 10 books. So the sound of M will become like M, not N, because of connected speech or assimilation. This is a thing about linking, but you will get more example if you listen carefully, everyone. I will put it on the chat later on, yeah? Conscious listening. Conscious listening is you listen attentively or purposefully to get the clear speech, yeah? So contractions, I think when we speak, normally we use contractions, right? So contractions are shortened forms of two words. For example, I'm, not I am, right? I'm here, they won't, Dave, Joan, and so on. Yeah, contraction. I'm gonna tell him, right? There is a contraction, there is also linking. I'm gonna tell him, right? Okay. Oh, this is Azan prayer in my place, yeah? So I'm gonna start a kinds of, and so on, yeah? Stress are stress syllables in a word or stress word in a sentence. So I normally use this example. Excuse me, can we just have a short moment of silence, yeah, because of the Azan prayer here is very loud in my place, yeah. One moment, please. Okay, shall we continue? Okay, I have already put on the chat here what I mean by conscious listening is actually a way for you to get better input for your English speaking. So first you find L1 or first language or native speaker listening source, and then you listen to it very attentively, yeah, or purposefully. That you focus, you don't do something else, for example, yeah. And then after you listen to that, you try to repeat the information or repeat the sounds or repeat the sentences. This is called conscious listening. Yeah. Okay, so I will move on with the last part. It was stress, yeah. So I have already typed, but I haven't sent it yet on the chat here. What stress example? I normally use this, yeah. Stress, there are stress syllables in a word and also stress words in a sentence. Different stress will change the meaning for a sentence. When you put different stress in a word, it will sound strange or uncommon, yeah. So export, not export. Yeah.
Pardon, Miss Evin. I'm sorry. There's a black box closing the picture.
I'm sorry. Can we retry one more time? Is it clear now?
It's still there.
Okay, what happened here? I have no problem with the connection actually.
Is that a chat box Zoom? I'm certain.
Really? Still there?
Maybe you.
If I share one more time, is it the same?
Okay, it's clear now.
Okay, now, okay. So we will reach us now. Okay, thank you, Mastovi. Oh yeah, stress, yeah. Stress syllables in a word and stress words in a sentence. When you stress, what is it? Give us a wrong stress in a word, that will sound strange or uncommon by native speaker. And if you give the wrong stress in a sentence, that will change the meaning of the sentence. For example, in the chat, I put it the sentence, I love you, yeah. When there are three words, yeah, there is the subject, the verb, and the object. When you say like, I love you, so you stress on the word I love you. So that means it is I who loves you, not him, not her, right? But when you say, I love you, you stress on the verb, I love you. That means I don't hate you. I don't despise you. I don't want to kill you, but I love you, right? But when you say something with the stress on the last part, I love you, that means it is you that I love, not him, not her, not somebody else. So sometimes thinking about the right stress in usage, we can convey a better meaning for our listener or our partner in speaking. Yeah. And then the last part is the written. Written is the overall result of stress, contraction, and linking. So when you use all linking, contraction, stress together correctly, that will be a melody of your English speaking. So I mean, you just speak naturally like foreign people, like a native speaker. Yeah. Although our goal is learning English is not trying to become like speaking like native speaker, right? No, we communicate, we learn English because we want to communicate better in English, right? So yeah, how do you know about this rhythm? Of course, you have to listen a lot. You have to listen to more videos, watch more movies, listen to more English songs, something like that. And then you will have, you will just easily capture the melody, the music of the pronunciation. I call that. Yeah, I call that rhythm is music in your speaking. Like when you ask, do you like it? Do you like it? So when questioning, we normally have a bit rising intonation in the end, right? So when you ask your passenger, do you have anything to declare? Of course, in the last part, you have rising intonation a bit because you are asking. Yeah, you are trying to get information from your passenger. Yeah. Do you have anything to declare? So a bit rising in the heart. Now, the thing is, that is why I call that speaking and listening. It is always integrated. So here in the module, I have already provided you with some audios. Yeah, take your time to click the audios while reading the material, and also I put some video links. Yeah, for customs topic, my favorite is always real responders, because I get the chance to look at how a custom is handled in foreign countries like in UK, in Australia, yeah, in many European countries too. Yeah. I haven't checked the Bea Cukai channel. Yeah, we do have Bea Cukai channel. Yeah, but for English sources, I think I took more on foreign sources. I hope that after this there will be more and more English passages made by us. Yeah, I mean customs and excise people here, and then this is your next plan, your next action after this training. You are able to provide, your own material in English for other, officers to copy you or maybe learn from you too. That will be learner to learner thing here. Right. So far, do you have any question, everyone? So I just need you to have a look at this first, and then you can come up later on tomorrow for questions. Possibly, it's going to be preferable, right? Because I like people who come prepared to class, and then we can have like a very active and also constructive discussion. Yeah. Very sorry that today I cannot be with you for longer, because yeah, we have to share our session. Yeah. And for today, Pak Hussein have more session today because tomorrow he is not able to attend. That means I will have another extra one training hour tomorrow with you all. So there will be a longer listening time, yeah, with me on Tuesday, right? So here the thing is just I want you to take it. I mean the information here, but in case you have questions, in case you have something to bring here for discussion, to discuss further, I think it's going to be good. Yeah. Okay. And one more thing, you can also use this handout or flip book here for you to practice speaking. Although you may say that I don't have a partner in speaking in my place, for example, but actually reading aloud is actually a good way to improve speaking. I mean, when you read aloud, you try to practice with the mouth area here. Yeah, physical pronunciation must be improved by moving your lips. So sometimes, like reading this page, your own aloud, you can always feel, yeah, whether you provide good pronunciation or not. Yeah? If you keep doing that, I believe that your English will be better. Yeah. So, like for example, speaking techniques. There are 3 general purposes why we speak in English. They are to inform, to motivate or persuade, or to help our audience or speaking partner. So when you read with style, that means your English is better. I mean, you can read the same way as natural, way of speaking, daily natural English speaking. That means the next level of English. Yeah. So spend your time. Yeah. Read again this module. Read aloud to help you with sounds production. Yeah. So today I will just give you tips, and we will practice more a lot. Yeah. Tomorrow morning. Yeah. I hope you are all ready, everyone. Okay. So I will show you next on the module here and on the flipbook very quickly, like this. Okay, this is speaking drill. If you want to do it right now, I just have maybe 1 or 2 volunteers because it's already 5 minutes yet before 12. So you can do this your own. Yeah, try to read this as naturally with what is it, linking, with written, yeah, with emphasis. Try. I will check your result tomorrow morning. Yeah, whether you have, a good melody or music. Yeah, in your reading this aloud. There are 18 sentences. Take your time to practice with this. Yeah, or even you want to record that with your voice recorder, you do so, and then feel it. Are you happy or are you embarrassed with your speaking? Yeah. Okay. Let me just do quickly here. This is called International Phonetic Alphabet, everyone. So this is a good way to learn how to give a production, a better production, or a good pronunciation. So for me, it's better to use the internet now. Yeah, we have a lot of web pages like Oxford. My favorite is Oxford, yeah, and also Merriam-Webster. Yeah, so you use that and you play the audio, and then you check where did I do my pronunciation incorrectly here. Yeah, like a dollar. Yeah, so you can try, yeah, and then click the word and then play the audio and then repeat after that. That is another way to improve your pronunciation. Yeah. So in the next chapter, you can always check everybody. There is airport conversation. This is thing that we are going to do tomorrow. There are also example like audio. You can just play this and listen to the sample way of native speaker produce the sound very clear, right? And then yeah, there are also video. I think I put video. This is for our next simulation practice too. If not mistaken, not this one. Not this one. I also put good video for you to, if you have extra time, yeah, while you have your relaxing time, and then try to relax and learn, so you can play this. The thing with the practice here. This one, yeah, from real responder. Listen to that and how the officers from overseas, yeah, of course, how they manage or handle the conflict, yeah, the situation in their workplace. Yeah. So I think that is a lot for you for today. So I will stop sharing. Do you understand my explanation, everyone? Do you know what you have to do or what to prepare for tomorrow? Yes or no? Let me see the gallery. It seems like a lot, but we can do it bit by bit, yeah? Okay. Any questions so far? Hello? No questions, really? Yeah, I think you all look so tired, yeah, or maybe hungry, yeah, Mas Taufik, yeah. Or maybe they are still occupied with their job too, because I see that some of you are still working, yeah. So never mind, but we try our best to catch up, yeah, with the material for listening and speaking. But first off, I want you to read aloud the handout, so that tomorrow we are going to have a smooth flow of interaction and discussion. Okay. So I think that's all from me. We will be continuing with the next material with Mr. Hendra. You will be meeting him later. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your lunch. I return the session to Mr. Taufik. Yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. FD, for this session. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of this session, thank you all for making time to join us here in this session. We thank you to the speakers for the lecture and your time. Let me close this session and we're going to break for now until 1 p.m. We will continue today's session at 1 p.m. sharp with Peraturan-Peraturan Kepabeanan dan Cukai by Mr. Hendra Gunawan. And we hope you can join the Zoom meeting 10 minutes before the class begins. Thank you for your attention and participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. Enjoy your lives.
Waalaikumsalam.